we need more health units.
People need to go on 3 times a week so we can do better in the game. More participation. How are we going to regulate it? Oh no!
Let's screw him over.
Yes. I lost my house!
I wonder if I sell ice cream for $170 million each. If people will buy them.
My wife just died.
What was her name?
Wife.
Sorry.
Redundant! 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 Oh. This one could very well be redundant! 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 Redundant!
My family is.
They're all dead!
Well, I think that we should develop a wilderness hex into an education hex.
Miss Goldberg, I'm a sophomore and I'm really loud!
Hi, my name's Sam, and I'm secretly filming the class.
My name is Sitarambuladadium, and I am secretly a fascist. We should monopolize the entire country.
Probably the biggest thing that we learned was hidden agendas really limit society.
Yeah, because you have people with a lot of different intentions, such as a fascist versus a humanitarian, or a capitalist versus a conservative. What we learned is that it takes everybody to make an efficient and working community.
So, by far the biggest thing that we learned is you can't work for the bare minimum, and you gotta work really hard from the get-go.
Yeah, don't do what Jackson did.
Yeah, you'll turn out really bad.
Yeah, you're pretty much screwed. That's why we're together, because we both kind of sucked at this little simulation.
Yeah, you don't, I mean, we worked in groups and it was fine for some people, but it kind of gives you an incentive to be really lazy. So,
You're pretty much relying on other people. That's bad. Don't do it, kids.
just work as hard as you can, yeah.
Fend for yourself.
And get as much luxuries for your family as possible, so you can get the most status living points.
What am I/we/society really like?
So, society, especially in Civic Mayor, is just really ruthless. It's every man for themselves out there.
You're a free-for-all, big competition.
To do the best you can, nobody's gonna really help you out unless they're really nice.
You gotta do it yourself. What are our strengths and weaknesses? What could we do to improve society and ourselves?
Well, Andrew and I didn't really have that many strengths in the Civic Mayor process.
Lots of weaknesses.
Yeah, a lot of weaknesses. We were not really involved. I mean, if at all.
Yeah, like at the town hall meetings, we didn't really speak our minds out.
Which really affected us negatively, so stay involved.
Yeah.
If we could do it again,
Be a lot more involved.
yeah.
For sure. How has this simulation experience changed my attitude and outlook?
Well, when I look at society in real life now, I realize how complex it is.
Yeah, and how many things we take for granted.
Like shelter and electricity,
Food, especially food.
and how hard our families had to work for
What
it all.
about the experience surprised me, and what can I learn from it?
Something that really surprised me was how realistic the game was. Like, came into it with such a poor attitude, thinking it was going to be such an easy grade, but that's why we sucked.
Yep. And we learned that you have to take everything in life more seriously.
No matter what it is. What did I really learn? to understand about law, government, and or society?
Well, we learned how the legislation process goes, and sadly, we didn't have any court cases, so we couldn't see that process.
We had the mock court case with the nurse, but otherwise not very much about that.
And then we also learned that how much one citizen can impact a society at a town hall meeting, bringing up their ideas. How has this simulation prepared me for reality?
Well, it's prepared me to go into life with the understanding that nothing's going to come to you easily.
And nothing's just going to be handed to you. You gotta get it yourself.
You gotta work really hard, and nothing's going to hold your hand, or no one's going to hold your hand along the way.
Last question. What about the experience did I find frustrating, depressing, upsetting, and what can I learn from it?
Well, we personally found the whole experience to be pretty upsetting. Again, we came into it with such a poor attitude, so that means it doesn't have to be upsetting for you, or it wasn't upsetting for you, but it kind of was for us.
Yeah, we, in our little group, we kind of had a plan, but we didn't really do much to help our group. We just kind of sat there. Overall, in this Civic simulation, we pretty much sucked because we didn't participate as much as we should have.
Again, we came into it just totally unaware of what was coming at us. We learned a lot about government, though, like the legislative
Process.
Thank you.
Like how a bill becomes law.
If you come into it with a great attitude and just prepared and ready to work hard, you'll be fine.
It was such an eye-opening experience of like how hard you really have to work to be successful in life.
Yeah, it really prepares you for your future. Is it still filming?
Yeah, it's on the ground.
Don't lose it!
I won't. I got it.
Two fish!
I'm a humanitarian. I'm an environmentalist. They developed the river.